Well, good morning, folks, and welcome back to the farm. We're in the greenhouse here this morning as we're gonna get. Oh, I got a spider web on me. That's one thing I hate about the greenhouse: spiders. Not that I hate spiders, but just I don't like walking into cobwebs. Anyways, big morning this morning. We're gonna try to get done all the stuff we probably should have been getting done in the previous week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, kind of stuff. But this is the first year having this set up. Anyways, glad to see things are starting to grow here. The unlabeled things. We're starting to see some green stuff that looks like it belongs. So that's fantastic. We're going to try and put this stuff that's been in the trays into some actual dirt here and some spare space. Going to plant a few pumpkins in the garden. And I got to fix a little bit of fence this morning. And then we also have to tend to a lamb. So the story with that little lamb that we got to tend to. So yesterday, I was getting the girls ready to take over to Grand Prairie for a friend's birthday party they were going to go to. And we stepped out of the house and we see Marshall, the LGD, and he's fully white as the driven snow. But not yesterday. No, he looked like he'd been involved in some kind of a massacre. So head, chest, front paws, everything just red. So he's obviously been chewing on something he shouldn't have been, which is it took me a while. It took me a while to find it. But anyways, checked all the chickens. Couldn't see no signs there. Went out to the lambing field, all the way around the field, and come back by the feeder. And between the feeder and the fence, I seen a little lamb was just like hunched down there, been abused. And so he basically used that little lamb as a chew toy. And chewed its ear tag right out. Actually chewed half its ear off. So that's why it was covered in blood. It was from chewing the poor thing's ear off. Anyway, so I brought that one in the barn, got it treated. I left it in the barn for the afternoon, come home after the birthday party, seen that it was kind of, I wouldn't say right as rain, but it was doing better. And I mean, honestly, most animals do better when they're with their mother and not segregated from everybody else. So I turned it loose overnight here, and then I just went and checked on it, and it's up and it's sucking again, and it's cruising around the field like, I wouldn't say like nothing happened, but it's doing okay, which is, whew, thankfully, because otherwise I'd have been having to have crosswords with that dog. Well, I'd say there's a temporary permanent fix complete around the water. So we put this in the first year we were here. As you can see, it's already starting to need some work. This wooden pad that the water sits on was never intended to be there for more than a year. But the logistics didn't work out when the cement truck was here versus when we needed water. So we put this square frame up and then just never come back to it. And now, of course, the bulls come in and the cows, and they rub all on these and this was all supposed to be welded pipe, steel, all the stuff that's supposed to happen that never does. But this year the bulls really hung a licking, and they pretty much knocked almost that entire thing out over there. So I patched that 2 or 3 times. Now I just come back with some big heavy duty rough cut 2x6 patched up there, patched up 2 spots right here where they plunged through. I'm not too worried about the bulls going through that way, but I am worried about the sheep coming through and into eternity. They could just go forever, right? So I'd rather our sheep be our sheep and not our sheep be the world's sheep. So all these wood scraps that I gathered here, this is all from, the last couple of years, how many times this fence has been busted and I come by and fix it. And the wood scraps, they've just been kind of out in the field or whatever. The splinters, right? You can see chunks like this, right? So we're gonna have ourselves a bonfire. So just learned a valuable lesson. Again, second year in a row. I bought this electric fence here last year on sale. And so I put it up around, kind of where the sheds and the sea can are. Spot where, you put stuff, but it's not really feasible to bring the lawnmower in. So why not bring the 4-legged lawnmowers in? So put this little fence up around here. That fence is 36 inches tall. You know what else is 36 inches? My inseam. So You gotta be real quick when you swing your leg over that fence, or you get a surprise. Let's just say that. A surprise. Well, we just got home. Friends of ours actually got married today, so we're over there. A small ceremony just at their house, and then had supper in the barn, and then got the kids brought home, tucked into bed, and just come out to do evening chores. And expanded the turkey pen just a little bit, give them a little bit more room. But I don't know. I'm no turkey whisperer by any means, but judging by that, like, I don't know, that's got to be about I were to guess, maybe 6 or 7 pounds, maybe 7 pounds, that turkey. What's kind of the number where you pull them off heat? I don't know. Yeah, they're all feathered out and everything like that. They're in the barn, they're in shelter. We're keeping the heat on because just for fear of their stupidity, we don't want to come out here one day and have them all be dead. But for the folks that have kept turkeys, when's the day? I'd be interested to know. Anyways, I'm going to do a lap through the sheep here. Make sure everybody's okay. Walk the dog for a little bit. Run and fetch a cup of tea. So I'm going to let you go for now. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. See you tomorrow.